BNP Paribas, partenaire des plus belles histoires de Roland-Garros, aux côtés des ramasseurs de balles depuis plus de 50 ans.
Congrats with your win. Here at Roland-Garros they have still line judges. Other clay events they have the electronic systems. Yeah. What do you prefer, and can you tell me why?
Honestly, I'm so confused. I don't know, because I had situation with the referee in Stuttgart, and also there was tricky calls with the Hawkeye system in Rome. So I'm really confused what I prefer, to be honest. But I guess there is some like old school vibe having the referees and, you know, calling the referee to check the mark, and I think that's something which brings like in old days, which is cool probably. So I don't know. Honestly, I'm really confused with my opinion. I don't really have any, because I had situations in both situations. So.
Hey Aryna, well played today. I'm curious, obviously last year was a tough ending for you with the illness. Yeah. How much, I guess, motivation does that give you to kind of have a even better tournament this year?
Honestly, usually this kind of stuff motivates me a lot to come back and to do better. But I'm not really trying to focus what happened last year. I'm just trying to, you know, live my life, work hard on court, and go out there every time and fight for every point. And I really hope for a better result than last year.
Aryna, congratulations. You have already talked about Nadal in the court. I'd like to have a few more words about how much inspiration he represents, and if you're looking forward to be there at the central court to see the event tonight. Yeah,
he's an inspiration for so many kids, and he was an inspiration for me to see the hard work he put in, and that's just incredible. He's a nice guy, and he worked super hard to achieve everything he achieved. So yeah, he definitely been my inspiration, and I'm really looking forward for this ceremony this night. It's pretty hot over here, guys.
One shot I really like from you that you hit is a angled backhand. You know, when you hit a really sharp angle and it's kind of brushed to the side. Okay. Does that make sense?
Like short cross court, backhand short cross court?
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes you hit that really well. Yeah. I'm wondering just how difficult is that shot to hit, and yeah, when you do bring it out, like when are you inspired to bring it out?
I don't know. I think there's something in my technique, because I never go there. I go like deep cross court, and it just land there, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I guess that's just the way it should be. No, but I don't know. I mean, I'm practicing a lot, and we practice that shot a lot, if being like for real. But honestly, on the matches, I'm not trying to go like that short angle. But somehow, yeah, I just have this feeling on the shot, and I just go for it. And I think it's a very good shot to have, because I think after this one, you have you have an advantage, and you control the point after that shot. So it's a very good one to have.
Is it really hard to hit though, like to make it so short?
Yeah, I mean it is hard, you know. Like I think both of your hands should be pretty good, and you should have a good touch, and it takes a little while to improve the shot.
Any more English? Yeah, the front.
Ciao.
Hi. I don't know if you are one of those who look at the draw, or if you don't look too much, if you look really, just the next round.
If you were about to tell me something, don't do it.
No.
I'm kidding. You can say I don't care. So I never look that far, but I don't care.
So you don't look at the draw. That is what I'm asking.
No, not really.
Okay. Well, then forget it.
But I can predict your question. Was it about the Zhenk? No? Missed opportunity.
Hi.
I heard that your trainer is also specialized in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
So I was wondering if he installed that the techniques or something of that jiu-jitsu to your training or preparation, and if he does, how does it work for you?
Well, overall, the jiu-jitsu athletes, they have really, I mean, amazing control over their body, and when we do fitness, we have a lot of exercise from the jiu-jitsu for the core, for the connections, and just for control of over the body. So yeah, he definitely brought a lot of stuff from the jiu-jitsu in my fitness.
Hello, congratulations. You are the world #1 since October, yes? And how do you feel and how do you deal with this role? Pressure, expectations, and with the comparison with you when you were the world #1 in 2023?
Well, 2023 was a very fast one, for a week or something. Yeah, 2 weeks, okay. I mean, 2 weeks, it's a lot, But honestly, I don't think about that. Of course, it's always been my goal, to reach world #1 position. But at this stage of the career, it doesn't really matter, You just have to focus on yourself. You have to improve your game and get better basically every day. So I'm focusing on myself. And anyway, it doesn't matter if you're #1 or 2 or 3 or 10, you have to go out there and you have to fight, you have to bring your best tennis, and you really have to work for each win. So that's how I approach it, and honestly, I don't feel any more pressure or expectations than it was like when I was #2 or 10.
Hi.
Okay.
Not about the draw. Yesterday I read that the French Federation, which is a very rich federation, has only one player in the top 100, which is Varvara Gracheva, and was formerly Russian. Yeah. Italy has only one player, let's say, like Paolini, even if there is Bronzetti and Cocciaretto in the top 100. Do you think that it is because those countries are so rich in a way, the lifestyle is so, rich also, that the tennis players, the women tennis players, don't like to make all those efforts to become good players? Do you think that it's easier in the Eastern countries? I don't say only about Belarus, but I mean Czech Republic. Yeah. Do you think there is a reason why you're more hungry? You want to become champion because it's a way to have success. And in the richest countries, it's more difficult that they make sacrifice. Maybe their parents don't want them to work hard, and they prefer they study, graduate, and so on.
Well, that's a big question. I have to say that probably because of the environment and in Eastern European countries, we are much tougher, and whoever got through the tough stuff, they mentally and physically, they much stronger than probably not like the rest of the world, but most of the girls on tour. But I don't know honestly why it's like that. But I definitely think that the environment we have in our countries, which is very tough, and coaches are very brutal, and there is nothing nice about the way they work with their players. They quite rude. I think that's why maybe our mentality is much stronger. But also at the same time, they kind of broke so many players because of that aggressive mindset. So I don't know. I think in Europe, in the States, the environment is much healthier. So it's all about probably the family, the way they how you say, they raise their kids, and how they push them. Yeah. But my parents, they they weren't the ones who was like pushing me too much. The only one request they had is like stop hitting the rackets, which I wasn't really following that order, I would say. But I definitely say that because Eastern European school is very tough. I think that's why whoever survived that school, they're really tough. Thank you.